Hi Flosstube, my name is Jennifer, the Calculated Stitcher. Welcome to my channel. Today is January 26th, I'm pretty sure. It's a Monday. I am videoing today because we had school canceled. Like a lot of people, we've had some winter weather. We finally got winter, so that's exciting. We've been in the 20s and down into the teens at night, which I love. It's been wonderful. It's like feels like 8 or something. The bad thing is that the old part of my house, so this is my great-grandparents' house. They built the original house they built. Then my grandparents rebuilt it when they had an explosion in the early 1900s. Anyway, in the old part of the house, we don't have any electricity in there right now. So my husband was putting up a porch light. Something happened. I blew a breaker. I mean, it's not a breaker because we checked all the breakers, but anyway, an electrician needs to come. So we haven't had electricity in the front of the house for, well, it's the day before it got cold. So I guess that was Thursday or Friday. Doesn't matter, whatever. He was working. Oh, I could look at my book and I could tell you. Anyway, train of thought. And then our heater went out. So we have no heat in our house right now. Luckily, we do have a fireplace in the original part of the house. So it's been around, we have around 52 degrees in the house right now. Unless you're in front of the fireplace, which is great. So sadly, my husband has to get up every hour to put wood on to the fire. So anyway, all that to say, we're just waiting for, we did that, the heating, the HVAC guy came today and said that some switch is broken or something that senses when it overheats or something. I'm not really sure. So he ordered the part, and of course we're going to be back up in the 50s and 60s. So it really is not a big deal anyway. If you can tell by my voice, I've just gotten my voice back. I've sounded like a prepubescent boy for a few days. Before that, I lost my voice completely, which my students loved. That's the reason I had not opened my Etsy shop. I got sick. I'm very allergic to the pollen from what we call these cedar trees here in the hill country in Texas. And so every year I get sinus infection, and doesn't usually cause me to lose my voice. It causes my husband. He loses his voice twice a year. This is, I think, the first time that it caused me to lose my voice that I can remember. But anyway, usually it's just really bad headaches and sinus pressure. So I did not open my Etsy shop when I said I was going to because of that reason. And, well, that and then the cold weather that was coming. So, you know, my friend Liz makes fun of we Southerners. I guess you call me a Southerner. I'm in Texas. It's, you know, South. But we don't know how to function in the cold. So as soon as it gets cold, and if there's any precipitation anywhere near us, everything shuts down. So we haven't had school. Luckily, we were already off Thursday and Friday from school. It's our stock show weekend, so our kids can participate in the Uvalde County livestock show. And so we did go this weekend and watch some of them, what do you call it? Show their animals. And then the ones that had projects, we went to see that as well. So it's always fun watching the kids. And so we did get that this weekend before the cold. So the cold was here Saturday. Okay, so then Friday is when the electricity went down. What else do I have to say? Because I think I was saying something and now I don't remember what it was. Southerners don't know how to... Anyway, so I didn't want to be on the roads if it was going to be bad. We did have one day that was kind of bad, but I could still make it to town on the back road. It was okay. But we did have school canceled today because we live in the hill country and there's a lot of very steep hills in places. that the buses and children would have to cross. And so anyway, we had a day off, so it was nice. It was nice. So I technically should not be videoing until tomorrow. I'm sorry if I'm like swaying. It's because I'm standing up. I got a new tripod that I'm working with here because I'm going to do some tutorials. I'm going to start filming some today and see how that goes. And hopefully the tripod is going to work well for that. But when I stand, I usually like sway. I don't know why. It's like I have to be moving. So I'm going to try to stand still because I just wanted to try out my new tripod, really. So, so this is going to be more of a vlog style. Oh, I've been talking for 6 minutes. I haven't talked about any stitching yet. Sorry. It's going to be like my last one where I was very rambly. So I am not supposed to video until tomorrow. Tomorrow is 2 weeks, and that's when I pull my giveaway winners. And I will be doing that tomorrow. And I will video after I pull them. Then I'll probably video on Wednesday. So I give everybody all the way through the whole day to pull the winners. And, of course, you won't see this until after that anyway, because I'm going to put it together. So it's going to kind of be like a vlog style-ish, maybe. So I'm going to do some today and some later. So, but I thought, since my husband's not here, he went, my car said that it was a quart. It said it was like the oil was really low or something. We just had the oil changed a couple of weeks ago. So he went to go have them check. Well, of course they're closed. So he's just going to get some oil and add it himself, hopefully. That's what we're doing because I can't be without my car. I don't know how I'm going to get to work. Anyway, so I thought since he was out of the house, I already tried doing this earlier when the HVAC guy showed up to check out our system, our whatever, our HVAC. And so I had to stop it. Oh, I'm going to yawn. Sorry, haven't gotten much sleep. It's so cold in our house. I have a space heater right now here. So if I keep doing this, it's because I'm trying to warm my hands with the space heater that's kind of blowing on me. Anyway, he showed up. So I just started the introduction and I thought, no, I'll just scrap it and start all over. So I'm going to do part of it today. Show you just what I have before he gets home. He's on his way home right now. So I got to go kind of quickly, but I don't have a whole lot to show. Of course, I've worked on my blessing sampler and everything's on my cutting table here. This is my blessing sampler. It is Rose Hill Farm and it's by Stacy Nash. From what I understand, it was a release through Homespun Needlework Facebook, where you can get, in fact, I think the current release is for a drum that she did. So, I'm yawning again. Sorry. I'm telling you, not enough sleep. So I didn't get it when it was an exclusive. I got it from Wendy at the Tinsmith's Wife. I will link the address to her online shop below. So, because some other things I'm going to talk about as well. But I have the called for colors. I have changed on the white letters. I did change one of the colors so it kind of stood out a little bit more. Oh, you know what? I should have gotten hold on, I'm going to reach over here and get, this is a board that I'm planning to make a board out of. So this is my blessing sampler, and I did not think I was going to, my sewing machine's in my way right here. Here's it's right here. So I have to kind of go over it. Oh, hold on. I'm going to pause and move the sewing machine. Okay. So this is I didn't push it over far enough. Hold on. Try again. This is my blessing sampler. So if you have never heard of a blessing sampler, which probably most of y'all have, It's just a sampler. You begin January 1st or in January, and then the goal is to finish it by January 31st. And I didn't think about how big this was and like how many stitches until I started it, and then I was like, oh dear. I did not think I was going to be able to finish it, but I think I will. I have, what is this? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I have 5 days to finish, so it's going to be close, but I think I'm going to be able to. All I have left is I need to put the top on this flower, fill in this black right here, those panes, and then this is all fill in. So I figure this is going to take the longest, the roof and the red. Every time I add something down here, I add some red. I'm not a big fill-in person, I've decided. It's not my favorite thing to do. I am puts like, 10 or 15 stitches in, and then I like to change colors. So I guess I enjoy the color changing. The border is finished, I'm pretty sure. There was one spot that needed one little green stitch that I missed. Let me see. Because if I don't, yep, right there. I still haven't done it. Hold on. Let me show you. Right here. There should be one little green stitch right there, like this. So other than that, the border is finished. Everything is finished except for the house, the barn. I'm thinking it's a barn, but whatever you want to call it, I think it's a barn. The barn needs to be filled in. I need to finish this basket, put his head. I ran out of brown when I was making him. And then there's just, where's my picture? There's two little motifs right here. It's hard to see because one's ghosty, a little bird and a little flower. And then I'm finished. So I think in 5 days I can have this done. It's that fill in that's going to take a while. So I'm very excited. I love this a lot. I really, when I see it, I don't know if you can tell, the modeling I feel is perfect. The colors look beautiful on it. I love everything about it. So that is one of my whips. I did have one other. I've been very focused on that. I haven't even done my Midnight Santa stocking for January. I haven't finished it. That shouldn't take me very long. So I really only have 4 days to do this because I need a day then to catch up on my stocking. I did have a start on what I'm calling our first official day of winter, which is the first day that it was cold here, really. And I have all of these. Well, I have 3. She's had 3 released. This is Jeanette Douglas. It's called Seasons in the Garden. And I've gotten these. This is summer. I also have winter. And I have autumn. This one is in a sleeve. But I get these from Wendy at the Tinsmith's Wife. And when I order them, oh, here it is. I get the thread packs. The first one, the one I just started, also had a bead pack with it as well, but it comes like this. And so Wendy has it all packed and ready for me, and she lets me know when it's in. I think maybe the spring one, which is the one that's missing, will probably be released at market, maybe. I'm hoping. So this is how I do my floss. Where's my first page? So I put the page here that lists all of the floss, and then I have all of them here. And I have a few extra to add for any like ones that are new. I was going to show you they're right at the beginning. Here are the beads that go with it. So let me see what else I have. I'll show you my start. This is on not my favorite linen. It's not too bad. It's 36 count, but it's fiber on a whim, so it's kind of tight. So it's, to me, more like a 40-ish, 38, 40, and it is Moonstone. The color is moonstone. So I just needed a start. Gotta find the, here it is. This is how much I have completed. I love this. This is called a road stitch, and it is my first road stitch ever. And I just love it so much. Look how, can you see the height on that? This is so cool. So, and I like so far this little band. It's a band that's in between. It has stuff on the outside as well. It's satin stitch, but it's like very sparse. Like it's a sparse satin stitch. And then every so many stitches down, then you put an X. So it kind of makes a darker kind of, I don't know. I really like the effect. I started this in a hoop. I think I'm going to change it into a scroll frame because there's going to be so many specialty stitches. I worry about putting a hoop over my specialty stitches. So that was just a start. And I wanted to start the winter one, but the winter one was at the bottom right. And I don't know. It felt weird starting down there. So I just went ahead and started with the summer. And I thought, well, maybe I could have the summer done during summer this year. We'll see. If you've watched me for any time, like recently, I've talked about how I have a lot of things kitted that I would like to get started to move it over into my system. And so this is just one of those where I was trying to start something so I could move it into the location of my starts. So, plus I like to have things started. It makes it easier when I want to pick it up. I don't have to worry about measuring and thinking about where's the best place to start something. Okay, so those are my only 2 whips. I have been working on quilting at my mother's house. Oh, I was supposed to go do that today. Quilting at my mother's house. And then, oh, what time is it? Okay, I'll still go as soon as my husband gets home. I'm working on some presents for some people that I cannot show. So now I do want to talk about some haul, which I don't have a lot because I'm, trying not to like chart-wise, cross-stitch-wise buy much this year. So this bag I showed you last week. Janet makes them. If you're interested, you can contact Wendy at the Tinsmith's Wife. This I called when I read the card that she sent me, I thought it said the sewn pocket bag. Well, she texted me. That's not what it's called. And I'm very sorry, Janet. I'm very, 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 very sorry. It is called the 7 pocket bag because it has 7 pockets in it, of course. So, this is her label. And like I said, beautifully, beautifully made. If you're interested in the 7 pocket bag, you can contact Wendy at the Tinsmith's Wife. So I wanted to make that correction because that was me. Hold on, I'm going to turn this heater off. Standing here in this sweatshirt, it kind of got hot with it blowing on me. I did receive from, I can't think of it, Country Stitches from, Country Sampler. I got it. Sorry. Country Sampler. I am in their Threads of History, and I got the 4th installment for 2025. If you haven't gotten yours, you may want to fast forward just for a second though. I get the 46 count. You can pick whatever count you want. This, I love this border. It is very geometric, sharp points. I really enjoy that. I love the white in here. I don't want to open it because it's all, taped and all pretty. So the name of this is Sarah Ann Purdy, 1844. It is by the Scarlet House, and I just think it is gorgeous. The called for linen for this is 40 count coffee stain from Cedar River Linen. I get 46 count, so I'm assuming it's the Cedar River and 46 count. I do want to start this soon. I love the red urns here with the red flag. I just love the colors of it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It has blue in it as well, which I enjoy. I'm definitely going to start this year. So if you're interested in this, you need to contact the Country Sampler. I will also link them below, their website. The only other haul that I have to show you is for a quilt that I'm going to make. And this is the Love Struck is the name of the fabric line, and it's by Kim Deal. And it is gorgeous. I do not want to take it out of the plastic yet to show you because I live on a ranch and it's dusty. And so I like to keep things sealed as much as I can. So it's so pretty. This fabric is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So I have, it's a fat, this is a half-yard bundle. Ooh, did not mean to shake you, sorry. I get 99% of my fabric comes from Fat Quarter Shop. It's fast, it's inexpensive compared to other places. They have lower prices. I just love their customer service. So if you're interested in fabric, I will also link the Fat Quarter Shop below. It's a great place. It also has cross-stitch things. They are not, they don't carry a lot of things that I personally am drawn to, like 46, 56 count fabric. A lot of samplers. They do get some samplers. They do carry silks, though, if you're interested in that and the floss. They have a lot of all the little extras if you're interested as well. But they do carry a lot of the like seasonal things and cute little thing, like cute items that I don't really make to sit around my house. So just letting you know. And then I also bought this. I am going to pull this out of the thing because I love this fabric. I actually bought yardage of this because the quilt that I'm thinking I'm going to make, it is beautiful. I love this. Absolutely love this. So when I get ready to work on that, I will let you know. With all of this going on at my house, I thought, ooh, I'm going to have all these days off. I can get so much done. It's been too cold to even be in my sewing room. So my sewing room, hold on one second. My sewing room, this room, is was the back patio, porch, whatever you want to call it, of my grandparents' house when I was growing up. And then they screened it in. And then when, like after I was even like married, they actually walled it in and had floor to ceiling windows. Of course, you know, the windows were single pane and everything started to leak and whatever. And so when we inherited the house, we tore all of the walls down and we did put insulation in. So it is very well insulated, but there's no heating or cooling in this room other than the doors that open into this room from the 2 bedrooms that feed out here. And so it's either very hot or very cold out here. One day I would like to have some kind of like a mini split or something. Anyway, so I haven't been able to spend a whole lot of time out here. I have spent a lot of time cross-stitching because I have a lot of obsessive tendencies. And when I start a project or when like I need it finished by the end of this month, because that's the rule, then it's like I become very laser focused on it. And so that's what's happened with me and the Rose Hill sampler. So I've spent most of my time working on that. The last thing I want to talk about right now before my husband gets home is the 12 Days of Christmas. Oh, I just got a thing on my phone. It's from Miss Penny Feathers, and I'm going to show you right here. I will link this in the description box. It is in the last video as well. I have divided this. I've lost the stylus to my phone, and I'm very, very sad. So I tried to do it with my finger and I could not do a very good job, or I was going to insert it. I may go ahead and insert just, this is an estimate, if you will, or an approximation of what I'm thinking. It's going to be 18 months long because this is a very large sampler. It is 524 stitches by 351 stitches. And so I think 18 months will be a great amount of time to, you know, a minimum for me to actually be able to keep up with it. I am starting on February 1st. I'm going to go this week, probably, I don't know when. I don't know when I'm going to have time. Oh, the stress of it. I need to go and do my conversion. It is charted in DMC, but there's some of it that I really would like to have a variegated. But I think I can go ahead and start with the DMC on parts of it. I may just see what I have at my house because I don't know when I'm going to have time to get over to the Tinsmith's wife to do a conversion. I'm going to pick out my fabric today after I finished videoing. I wanted to get this done first because, like I said, my husband's on the way home and I don't want to video while he's here because he's right next door to me. Not next door like in another house, but like he's in the room right adjacent to this and you would be able to hear the TV. So anyway, I am going to pick out my fabric, but I do feel like I need to nail down the blue and the green especially. So here's my thoughts, or this is my thought right this particular moment. I'm thinking I want to do this on, ooh, am I fuzzy? I'm thinking I want to do this on 46 count. I either want to do it on 46 count 1/2, or I want to do it on 28 count 1/1. I have not looked to see if there's any 1/1. I'm pretty sure there is not. But what I did read, if you buy this chart, if you read right above the thread legend, she has a lot of questions that she asks, like funny little things about the 12 days. And she has some interesting information on the 12 Days of Christmas, the song, which I love. So you need to read it. It's just, I really enjoyed this chart. So it is a very large chart. Just know that if you want to, you know, cut it down even further, you don't have to follow my, you know, the way I'm doing it. I'm just putting it out there. This is going to be my goal for this. But I do need to nail down the blue because I love the blue. And then the green, of course, in the border is going to be very important. I may pick colors as I go. So if I pick 46 count, I'm going to want to do this in 103s. If I do it 1/1, 28 count, I can do the 103s. But I kind of want some variegation, especially like in the red house and in the blue even, maybe a little bit. I'm not sure. So I'm going to play around with that this afternoon, and I'll be back because I can't really end it here because I have to do my winners. So I may actually video when I get to my mom's because we're going to do some sewing, and then we can show you some of her quilts. So I'll be right back. Hi, Flosstube. So today is actually Thursday, the 28th. Yesterday, my daughter called us at 3 in the morning. She was going to the hospital. So she went to Kerrville, which is where she was going to have the baby. She's only 35 weeks, which is not that early, but it's, you know, they said that in case the baby wasn't 5 pounds, they would have to airlift the baby to San Antonio. So they said, or we can just airlift both of you, and you can have the baby in San Antonio. So that's what she ended up doing. And so we have a new granddaughter, and her name is Charlotte. They hadn't decided on the middle name yet. as of right now. But so I was doing that all day yesterday. We got home about 1:30 this morning, and now I'm going to go with my daughter, my other daughter, her twin sister, to San Antonio. We're going to run some errands, get some things that she hadn't gotten yet because the baby wasn't supposed to be here yet. But mom and baby are doing fine. I'll talk more about it later. I just wanted to update. It's kind of like a vlog-ish. I'm sitting at the school parking lot just waiting for my daughter to pick me up. So just giving you an update. This is why my Etsy shop still is not open. I'm not really at my house, and I like to make sure I get things off very quickly. So anyway, I'll talk to you later. Hi, Flosstube. I'm back again. Today is Sunday, February 1st. I tried to do the vlog thing. I don't think I'd be very good at it. Plus, I can't remember what I said in each one, so I had to go back and check it. So I'm going to wrap up this video and get it out just so I can explain to people why my Etsy shop is still not open. I'm hoping it will be open depending on when my granddaughter gets to come home, probably on Tuesday of this week, which would be the 3rd of February. But no promises because I want to be there when she comes home. Few things that let me just give you an update. My daughter Kelsey had a baby girl, Charlotte Elise, on the 27th. She was due February 27th. She had her January 27th. So it was like 4.5 weeks early, I think. And the baby's fine, hasn't had any problems. She had to be in the NICU. She still is in the NICU. Mom had to have a cesarean, but she's now been discharged and doing great. Charlotte, they have to, because she's below 5 pounds, they like to keep them until they're 5 pounds. So she's already passed all of her tests that she has to, like the car seat test. And anybody who's had preemies, we had preemies. Our last 3 were, well, all of ours were technically premature, but the last 3 were in the NICU. Everything's great. She just didn't eat very well last night, and she's not quite to 5 pounds. They thought they were going to get to come home today, but it's okay. I said, you know what? Let her take her time. She still would have been, incubating for another month. So anyway, she's beautiful. I'll put a picture here. I probably have been putting pictures there for a while. And my son Kyler and his wife Cherish came to see the new baby and visit mom and dad, so Brandon and Kelsey. And they brought my other granddaughter, so I got to see Heidi May as well. So it was great. It was good times. So since I spoke to you last, few things have happened. So let's see, where do I want to start? So I actually have it finished. I finished my blessing sampler last night by the skin of my teeth. I posted it on Instagram before I put my name on it. It doesn't have a name on it, and so after I posted it, I thought, you know what, I really do want to put my name. So I did that, and I'll show it to you in a minute. But so this whole month has been like laser focused on getting this blessing sampler finished. Next year, we'll not be picking as large of a sampler, but I love it. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite things I've done thus far. So, but I did spend so much of my stitching time on that I didn't really have a lot of time to do anything else. One of those things being the stitch along that I am part of, which is the Midnight Santa Stocking Sal. I joined in with Liz, the Wandering Stitcher, and Karen from Fox and Rabbit, and we are stitching this stocking. Liz gave me some of the Fox and Rabbit fabric that they did the special cut, and so she had some, and so she sent it to me. And yes, I have and the thing is that, oh, that's better light. We had a Zoom where we all were stitching along when we first started it. Well, at the Zoom, I finished these trees. If you can hear that, that's my dryer. I had finished the trees and all of the house except this little gray part right here. I had all of that done at the Zoom call. So thus far, I've only put in a little bit of the gray here and this part of the trees. Trying to get some, oh, that's better. There we go. I really, it's hard to see it back here. Yeah, lighting's not so good. In person, it's really pretty. So that's how far I've gotten, and I'm hoping to have this finished tonight before I go to bed. So our part that we're doing is from the checkerboard here up. So all I have left, which way is that? Oh, I did it the wrong way. I have to do this checkerboard, finish filling in the house, and finish those trees. So it'll be okay. If I probably won't get that finished tonight. In fact, I have to watch the time because I have to go pick up my husband in 25 minutes. I told myself I would be finished with this part. So, okay. I also wanted to show you, I had a start. I started this when I just grabbed something that was kitted to start for when I was at the hospital with baby Charlotte. So when I was waiting for Charlotte to be born, I started Anne Robinson. And this is by the Traveling Stitcher. It is beautiful. I got this at the attic. The reason it's shiny, it's an actual photo. So I love the ghostiness of some of it. And I love the dark. I just love it. So I picked up, this is Tabby Cat Down the Rabbit Hole. Tabby Cat Down the Rabbit Hole. Sorry, I was looking down. I was trying to read it. All they had was 40 count when I picked it up. So this is what I got. And I only got a teeny tiny bit done because that's when they came in and everybody started running around and whisking her off to the emergency room. And I had just started this. So then I put it down. And so then after that, I worked on my stocking. So, and I have this in this cute bag I made. It's toile. I love a toile. Not a toile, but I love a toile fabric. It's an old one. It has the vinyl front. So anyway, so that goes in here, and I am stitching that on the Glorianas that are called for. So this is the only one I've used so far. So that's another start, and I told y'all that I wanted, oh, I just dropped my finish, that I wanted to get a lot of starts in this year. So that's good. I'm well on my way. Hold on, I'm going to reach down and get my finish. Fell on the floor. Is there anything else? I feel like there was one other thing I need to show you that I worked on. This one. Oh, no. Then my finish. That would have been the third thing. Okay. Here we go. Let me get a board. So this is, oh, and you know what? I didn't bring the chart over here, but that's okay. This is a Stacy Nash chart, and it's Rose Hill Sampler, Rose Hill Farm Sampler. I'll put it on here so you can see it. But this is my finish. I love this. I'm not sure what the linen is that I used. It was a piece that is, this is the right side, isn't it? Yes. Whoops. This is just a piece of linen that I had in my bucket, and I used it. I did count. It is a 46. It has beautiful modeling. I don't know how well you're seeing it. Seriously. Oh, you can kind of see it there. So what is not in the chart that I added was I did my name and 2026 over 1. And I just used the letters that are up here, just stitched them over 1. So, and then I freehanded, since I finished all of it but my name while we were at the hospital with baby Charlotte. I put CA for Charlotte Elise. So that is something that I added. So there's my blessing sampler, and I actually finished it. I am so excited. It really is just absolutely beautiful. I'm trying to find a place to put it now. Oh, let's put it right here. Okay, hold on one second. It's hot in here. Okay, so I think that's it. I do have some haul to show you. Remember my Janet bags from the Tinsmith's wife? Well, I was on Etsy and this popped up. Look at that. This is from an Etsy shop and I don't remember what it is because I threw the paper away. But I'm going to look on my Etsy, like orders that are on Etsy. I'll put it right here and I will link that shop below. But oh my gosh, isn't it cute? And I use it to throw my threads because it's like, I don't know if you can hear that. It's like sandpaper-ish. And so when I throw my threads at the end, it like sticks to it. I love this thing. I absolutely love it. And it's heavy and it doesn't move. So that's going to be in my bag when I travel. So I wanted to show you that. Okay. I got my wool box from Primitive Gatherings. If you love wool applique, or if you've been interested in wool applique, but you were scared to try it, that was me. I wanted to try it, but I hadn't. I was a little nervous. So I joined the wool box, and I think that was the best decision I ever made as far as my crafting. I really enjoy the wool. And so in the box, usually you get 3 patterns. Now, depending on the cost of some of them, you may only get 2, but this time we got 3. One of them is just like a standalone pattern. So this is just something that happened to be in this one. And it is called Lake Breeze. And this one I think is a table runner. It's 15 by 38. And I'm actually going to put this in my giveaway for today. And it has all of the wool and the back. It's everything but the thread. There's no thread, no needle. So you have to provide that. I'm pretty sure that's all. And probably, I don't know if the background is, hold on. Yeah, here's the background. Ooh, it's pretty. It's nice. It's flannel. And all the wool. You have everything except a needle and then the Valdani or whatever kind of pearl cotton that you're going to use. So this is going to be our giveaway for today. Just because this, I don't have a table that really, and I could make something differently, but it's not really my color schemes either. So I thought somebody who has like a lake house or something, this would be beautiful. So if you're interested in this, use the word lake. I do have giveaway winners. I'm going to put it at the end because I'm not going to have enough time to do this and then the giveaway. So I'm going to do this, go get my husband, and then come back and video I already pulled the winners. So anyway, so if you're interested in the wool kit, use the word lake. All right, put that over there so don't forget. Now, you also get a 1-year project. One of the things that you get in the box, you get the box 6 times a year, so every other month. And one of the projects is a 2-year project, so it takes 12 months to make. One is a 1-year project, so it takes 6 months to make. I hope that made sense. This is our year project this year. I'm so excited about this. This one is called Pennies in Bloom, and it's a hexie flower. It's going to be like a table topper, I guess, kind of thing. But the best thing about this is that they've cut all the pennies for you. I'm so excited about this. So I cannot wait to get started. So I am going to be starting this soon. So I'm going to leave that out. When I talk about plans in a second, I'll tell you what else I'm going to do. Then there is a 2-year project, which we are in the 2nd year of that 2-year project. So this is box 7, because it's our first box of the 2nd year. And this one is called Serenity. I don't think I've done any of these yet, so I would like to catch up on these. But I have something else that I'm going to focus on with wool. But isn't it beautiful? I do love the yellow and the blue. So pretty. Okay, so with that project, you have to provide the background. She tells you how many yards of background you need. So it's great. Okay. I made an order to 1, 2, 3 stitch. Since I have granddaughters, last year I had picked these up, and when I had my first granddaughter, because somebody I was watching, and I've always wanted to stitch a memorabilia, but I just didn't think they would hang in my house. But I thought, you know what? Wouldn't these be cute in a little girl's room? And if you put these two together, they like make a heart, because this one goes this way and this one goes this way. And I thought I would put them together facing each other like this. Wouldn't that be so sweet for a granddaughter? So I'm going to take these to the Tinsmith's wife, who I will link her information below. She's my LNS. Her name is Wendy. The Tinsmith's wife is my LNS. She, the owner, Wendy, well, co-owner with her husband, said that she would help me pick out fabric. And I really don't like stitching with 2 threads. My stitches don't look very good. And she said that if I stitch it with 36 count, I could stitch it with 1 thread, and then I could use, I can't remember the name of the beads that she said. Petite beads? Does that sound right? Anyway, well, so what I did was I went on to 1, 2, 3 Stitch, and I ordered the DMC. It's very inexpensive from 1, 2, 3 Stitch. I ordered this, and then I also ordered the bead pack. Well, if I don't use this for maybe I can find another use for them if I do the 36 count. But, so I did get the DMC for those. And I also have these, which when I found out Kelsey was having a little girl, she loves mushrooms. She has like forever. And so there are these cute little Nora Corbetts. And I thought, wouldn't these look cute all in a row? Oh, they're so cute. So I thought I could put 3 of those in a row for her daughter. So that's my in the future plans. But I did go ahead and get the DMC and the bead pack. But like I said, I may change it up. I'm going to take it to Wendy, and she's going to help me with that. Okay, I've got to put this, sorry, stocking away. It just keeps sliding. My cutting table is like jam-packed with projects I'm working on. Okay. Just 1 second. Sorry. All right. Fabric. When I put a moratorium on my, oh, did I just shake the thing? Sorry. On my chart buying, because it was so out of control, I probably should have included fabric. I love to quilt. It's my first love because I've been sewing since I was a little girl. My mom taught me, usually by hand. But this I actually ordered last year as a pre-order. So I feel somewhat better about that. So Primitive Gatherings has their American Gatherings fabric. American Gatherings 3. The log cabin that I made for my son with the little blue star in the middle and the red and white logs, it was American Gatherings 1. I have some American Gatherings 2 that I never used, but I went ahead and ordered a fat quarter bundle of American Gatherings 3. She is having a quilt along. It's a beautiful, beautiful, and it's based on a beautiful antique quilt. And they're all just stars, same stars, just in a like diagonal cascade kind of thing. Oh, it's beautiful. So I got this, but I know I have enough from American Gatherings 2 that I can supplement and have lots left over. So, but then they had these great stripes, which will be great for binding, not just for this quilt, but for other quilts as well. But look at this. Isn't that beautiful? It was on, this I ordered on pre-order. So I got that. I also 1 second. Aww. Well, that's sweet. Okay, so this panel came with my fat quarter bundle. I gotta check the time again. And I'm going to give this away because I will not be using this. But it is one fierce looking eagle. I can get it open. So oh, whoa. I hit the ceiling fan. Sorry. So it's a beautiful, beautiful panel. So this is also going to be a giveaway today. And let's use eagle as our keyword. Okay, put that over there. And then, sorry, I keep leaving the frame there. It says I got a free gift. It says as a thank you for your purchase and donation to Mission of Honor. They included, look at this. They included this kit. It's the pattern and a kit. How cute is that? Well, that's really sweet. So I'm going to include this as a giveaway as well. Thank you to Lisa Bonjean and Primitive Gatherings. We will use Honor since it's from the Mission of Honor. So Honor. So we'll have 3 giveaways then. Then, I was wondering what that was. I went to the Tinsmith's wife because I am starting the 12 Days of Christmas. I'm going to actually start it tonight. And I do have a picture of how I split it up here. My new stylus from my phone should be delivered tomorrow. And so I should be able to get it better and not use my finger. But I am going to start up here. I always start in the upper left. So if you're interested in joining along, I will post this on my Instagram as well. If I can, I'll put it in my community tab, how I'm splitting it up as well. But this is the 12 Days of Christmas, and this is Miss Pennyfeather, and here's her information. Again, I will link her below. I've spoken of her before as well, but I'm starting today, and I didn't have a lot of time. Let me check the time. Speaking of time. Ooh, okay. Once I finish this, I'll stop. I'll come back. I didn't have enough time to pull all the DMCs because it is called for DMC and match up, do my conversion. So, oh, speaking of, Wendy just texted me. I have to see. So, what was I saying? Oh, she sent me a picture too. Oh, I can't wait to go see what it is. I'll tell you when I come back. So I pulled enough that I could get this corner started, like a lot of the colors that were there. So these are the colors that I pulled. Now, I changed mine out. So for example, this was a like purpley kind of color. Purpley, I don't know, but I changed it to more of a red because I liked it better. It was for a flower. So I will put my conversion in the description box. I will tell you which DMC color I changed to which 103 color if you're interested. I'm not going down to get that right now, but I just dropped another one. So, and I decided to do mine on, this is Picture This Plus Legacy 28 count, and I'm going to do it 1/1. So, oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited. So I'm starting this tonight. And I hope that somebody will stitch along with me. And if you do, please let me know because I would love to see the pictures. All right, I spoke of that really quickly before I leave. And then I'll come back and talk about it. I have a sweatshirt that I'm a Dr. Pepper drinker. I did not realize that like Dr. Pepper was a Texas thing. And, I mean, I knew it originated in Texas, but Liz says, oh no, that's just a big Texas thing. Sorry, speaking of. So, I have a sweatshirt, and it's pink, and it has Dr. Peppers and bows and stuff on the back. Yesterday, we went to go see the baby, and we stopped, and we ate at Chewy's, and 2 ladies stopped me and said, where did you get this sweatshirt? And so they wrote down the name of the shop. Well, the same shop that I got my sweatshirt, I just got this in the mail. And it says, running on God's grace and Dr. Pepper. Well, Dr. Pepper and God's grace. Isn't it cute? Oh, it's so cute. So I'm wearing that tomorrow. The name of the shop is Malcolm's something. Malcolm's Business. Right here. Malcolm's Business. So I will link it below as well. And now I have got to stop so I can go with my husband and he doesn't get mad at me. I'll be back and finish this up. Okay, went and got my husband. He's working on my vacuum cleaner right now. And then should be finishing the porch light on the front porch. Very excited. So a couple more things I was going to talk about before I get off the video. And they really are more plans than anything else. So one of the things is that I'm going to start a applique along. Is that a thing? If you're interested, I am going to do some videos. I've decided I couldn't decide on which pattern to choose, and so I decided to use this book. I started doing my own pattern, and then I realized it would be a lot faster if I just used somebody else's. So this is Baltimore Garden Quilt, and it's from the American Quilters Society. And this one actually comes with a CD with, I'm assuming, the shapes and everything are on there. So I have to figure out how to access that. I do have a separate hard drive. This is the ISBN number, if you would like to look it up that way. I bought mine very inexpensively. This is the information on here as well. On a secondhand market, I think from Thrift Books. I paid like $15 for it, but it's beautiful. It's just absolutely stunning. And I love a red and green quilt, and this one has the yellow in it as well. You can see it here. So I will make a video more in depth on what is needed for this quilt and the type of applique I'm going to use. This is the yellow that I ordered. I got my yardage from B2B. Hold on, I have a paper. Give me 1 second. 2B's fabric. And here is their information. I will link them below as well. So, I ordered this for the yellow, and then I ordered this for my red. So it's not, I wanted something that wasn't actually a solid, but read as a solid. And so from far away, it reads as a solid, but up close, it does have a little bit of an interest. I have not been able to find a green in the quantity that I need, that I feel will look good with this quilt. So in the book, and you don't have to use the fabrics that they use, but like this is an actual, this is the quilt. This is the antique. You can see how it's wearing away down here. And the colors. This is a close-up of the block. And I really would like a green that looked very much like that, with the black in it, and it has a little bit of yellow. Let me see if I can find. This is their adaptation of it. And so I picked a yellow that was somewhat close to that. And I think their green doesn't really, it's not really a bright yellow like, and then they used a solid red. But it was not, it doesn't, I don't think the green has as much yellow in it as, so this is what it's going to look like when I'm finished. So this is a long-term project. My goal is 1 block a month. I feel that that's probably maybe a stretch, but we'll see. It'll take me, well, over 2 years to make because there are 25 blocks in it plus the borders. So I'm giving myself, you know, a good 3 years. This yellow, this is what they picked, and I would love to be able to find this. I found this. That's what this is right here. So I like that one. Like I said, I picked a red that had a print, but red as a solid. Now I just need to find a green. So they used 2 yellows. I think I'm going to use this one. If I can find something like this, I might. I think I have this actual, me and or my mother probably have this green in our stash. We just don't have the yardage because it does call for, this is like yards of, because it's such a big quilt. Anyway, I don't need to look at it now. I will go over that if you're interested in appliquing with me and seeing how I applique. I will be videoing that. So I wanted to get so that I had just one of each type of quilt on the go, unless it's like a block of the month kind of a thing. But that's going to be my applique quilt. And right now, this is the wool applique that I'm going, on which I will be focusing. This is the Indigo Revival. This was the 1-year project last year in the wool box, and it is just beautiful. I actually have some of the blocks, the flowers, completed. Not that many. I mean, well, we'll see. I'll pull them out in a second. But this is, I want to finish this. This is what my first priority is, to finish this quilt. So I keep all of my projects in plastic boxes like this. Bigger projects get the bigger plastic boxes. I get these at Hobby Lobby. They're not very expensive. I think they're like $5.99. So this is the background that I'm using, and it's supposed to be denim, and I think Lisa Bonjean at Primitive Gatherings, I think she actually used, I know she did, she used old blue jeans and cut them up so they were different patterns and stuff like that. But I really like this fabric, and I cannot remember for the life of me where I got it. I bought it specifically for this project. I'm going to look on my thing. It says, okay, this is the information on the selvage. So if this is helpful in any way, I'll put it up closer. So this is what I'm using as my background. I also have what they sent, which was a chambray, and I think it looks really good with this. So I'm thinking maybe I'll alternate maybe some blocks. I haven't really decided for sure yet. I put these, I print these out on my computer on the edge of my box so I can see what's in my box when they're stacked up, because there's so many projects. So these are the ones that I have finished. Let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. This one still has the needle in it. I finished it, but it's all stitched. Ooh, that's ugly on the back. What did I say that was? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. 7. Like that one. This one is not finished. I have to finish stitching this one. Look, it has a needle in it too. I've already forgotten what number I'm on. This one's not finished though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 8. I put it to the side so I can finish stitching it. 8, 9, 10. I did really well keeping up with this, and then something happened and I just got behind. 10. So 11, 12. I think I got off maybe. 13. This one was all just using thread. There's no wool on this one. And 14, I'm pretty sure. So let me put this one on top because he's not quite finished yet. I'm looking. So I'm looking for the one that it looks like I have 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 6, 7. So I have 21 more. 3 months of 7 looks like. And then the butterfly. And then I can put them together. So it has a border around it with pennies and stuff. So anyway, I have all the stuff. This is going to be my wool applique project that I want to finish first. So now any of my block of the months, like my pennies that are I get every other month, I will throw those in as well. But this is the one that's going to be my main focus. So plan-wise, that's my applique and my wool. Americana. Oh, you know what? I forgot the book. Hold on one second. Okay, making sure I'm recording. So I had to run and grab a book. So Fat Quarter Shop, Kimberly at Fat Quarter Shop has been working on a patriotic quilt with Lori Holt's Americana line using this book. This is Flower Farm Sampler. You can get on her blog, which I will link below, and it will show you the color placement. So which fabrics go for which blocks and which locations. So I've had the fabric forever, and I've had the book forever, and I just haven't gotten to making it. So I told myself this is going to be my focus patriotic quilt. So because this is the year of our 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. So I've had, look, it's still in the shrink wrap. I've had, if I could pick it up. This is the fat half bundle of her patriotic. And so I have that. I also have a half yard bundle of her, just the backgrounds, because I figured I probably would need more of those. So all of that fabric will be used in making this quilt. So I'm going to follow Kimberly's placement of her fabric. I don't know if Lori Holt is the one who actually did the coloring or if Kimberly and her team did, but it's just beautiful. So I'm behind. I think they're on month, I don't know what month they're on, but I'm way behind. So I'm not trying to keep up or anything, but I will be using her coloring. So for this, I will link Fat Quarter Shop as well. That's where I bought all of the fabric. And I've mentioned before, I buy like 90% of my fabric probably from Fat Quarter Shop. Is there anything else that I need to mention right now? Probably not. So I think that's all. I may go start videoing my whip parade. I was so focused on getting my blessing sampler completed this month that I just did not, if I took any time to video a whip parade, I don't think I would have gotten it completed. So I will be doing that in February. I have that video. I have a list. I was going to show you my journal, which this year I actually bought a spiral bound. I showed y'all. I mean, it's a big, thick, and I cannot find it, which is the weirdest thing because it stays laid open on my junk journal desk. I don't know where it is. I was going to video something last night, and so I know I moved it because I was going to show how to sew in a signature, which I've shown before, but I'm making a journal for my daughter-in-law. Anyway, it's another video that'll come out at some point. I just have no idea where it is. And it's not, I mean, everything's put away, so it's not like, I don't know, it doesn't matter. I'll show my journal next time. So, but I have a list in my journal of videos that I want to make. So I still haven't posted the one for the tags, and it's already done. I just have to edit it. Now I'm rambling. So anyway, my Etsy shop will be opening soon. Oh, I've got to do the giveaway winners. Okay, hold on one second. Let me go get the thing so I can show you. Okay. All right. So the first one we're going to look at is this one is Fall Happy Mail. And the keyword for this one was fall. Yes, fall. And the winner is, and I will put your YouTube name here. The winner for this one is Janice Duval 642. And any of the winners, if you will please email me at the email address below. Let me know your YouTube name and what you won and your physical address, and I will get these mailed out to you. The next one is honeybees, and this one, the keyword to enter was bee, and the winner of this one is Heartland Stitcher 9825. Then fall leaves. The keyword to enter for this one was leaves, and the winner is Judy Gibbons 5983. The fourth one is this one. This is Tom Turkey, and the keyword to enter for this one was turkey, and the winner of this one is Mary Twombly. And then the last one is the full kit of Anne Wildman's work, and this one is from the attic, and it includes the linen and 103s, and the linen is 46 count. Yep, Lakeside Vintage Light Exemplar. And this one, the kit went, the keyword was Anne, and the winner is Thrifty Artist Stitching. Congratulations. So if you are a winner, if you will, please just email me and with all the information, and I will get these mailed out to you this week. Sorry about that. My husband was coming in the back door. I'm in the back room where people come in. So anyway, congratulations to all the winners. Just email me. I'll get everything out. This week, I just plan on being with my daughter and my granddaughter as much as possible, going to work, and starting my 12 Days of Christmas tonight for sure. So I will show my journal next time. I know it's probably just sitting out in plain sight and I'm missing it. So, and I don't have it, so I can't go over. I feel like I'm missing some things, like I'm forgetting to tell you, and it's all written in my journal. So until next time, Flosstube, be kind to each other. Bye.